Hello, welcome back. What I have for you guys today is actually a device that a brand that I've never tested before. It's the Vaporesso. I got the Vaporesso Xiron or Xiron or Xiron, depending on how you want to call it. But yeah, so let's give it a breakdown and see how it goes. And here it is, the Vaporesso Xiron or Xiron. I don't know how to spell this, but either way. Let's open the box, and it's a beefy box. And here you have the contents. You got your device here. It comes with two coils. I've already opened one to put inside the pod. You got your USB charging cable. You got an extra mouthpiece. Actually, this is the mouthpiece that came on the pod itself, but I just swapped it. But I'll show you. Let me just take this off. You got two coils. One is a mouth to lung coils and the other one is a straight lung coils. They range from 32 to 45 watts. A USB charging cable. Let's take this off. This is just like really cheap plastic. You got your instructions manual that you would like to read. I don't. And you got a little envelope with your warranty card inside. And then in here is an anti-counterfeiting label, how to check it to see if your product is genuine or not. And here it is, pretty straightforward. You got your pod that comes out. You got like the beefy magnets in. You got the airflow that's adjustable here. So basically you just rotate it and as you can see it closes and opens. You got your little display, which we're gonna go back in a second. And your pod. Now, as soon as I look at this, I already have grabs with it, which is this white plastic underneath it. It does have a little window that allows you to see the level of liquid, but it's really hard to look at it. Like it's just complicated. You just can't see how much liquid you have on this. The mouthpiece that comes with it is this rectangular shaped one, which feels really weird in your mouth, but that's just personal choice, so I've replaced it with this one. But it is a, let me just see if I can come out, 510, so you can put any mouthpiece that you want. To fill it up, you have this little tab that says open. You just literally open it up and you put your liquid in and then it closes. It's a big nice feature that you can fill it up from the top. The coil, to put the coil in, you just take the coil out as it comes like this and you just shove your coil in and you press it and that's it. Once you put it on the pod, it just snaps in with these beefy magnets. There you go, not much to it. To turn it on, you press 5 times. So if you just press it once, it actually says system off. But if you press 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it gives you like the little Vaporesso thing. And there you go. And if you press it 1, 2, 3, it locks. It says the fire button is locked, but it's not the fire button, it's these buttons here. So you don't mess your settings by accident. To unlock it, you just press it again, 1, 2, 3, and it's unlocked. And here now you can actually do adjustments to your settings. Now, if you keep the plus and the minus button at the same time, it gives you a option which is smart variable wattage, which rarely works, but we'll get back into it in a bit. You got your variable wattage, you got your variable voltage, you got your default settings, it just resets everything, and you got the exit menu. Pretty straightforward. Now, the smart variable wattage, as you can shows here, you can select it on or off. I'm going to select it on, and then I'm going to just change it to a lower wattage. And then I'm going to see if I can pull the coil off because my fingers are now all greasy. Okay, wait for this to turn itself off, and then once you put it on, it will, it just did, defaulted it back to 40 watts. I don't like it. I understand that it's supposed to be smart, but defaulting it to 40, I don't think it's good. So I'm just gonna actually just disable it and just do variable wattage. There you go. It has your puff counter here at the bottom. It reads the coil here. Let me see if I can just zoom this in a little bit more. See if this is in focus. There you go. And you got your wattage, your battery indicator, and then the mode that it's on. basically that's all there is to it. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, lock it again, and there you go. Now just gonna fill this up with liquid and see how this behaves. Okay, so let's give it a try. It's not bad. I did tested this off camera a little bit, and this is actually, I think, the first device that I generally don't like, and I don't like it for the following reasons. Is one, the first mouthpiece that comes with it is absolutely horrendous. It's just not good. You don't feel like you pull the vapor properly. Second one, which is the one that pisses me off the most, is the fact that the pod that comes originally with this device has this like white cover on it, and you just can't see shit with it. You have this little display here, but it's really hard to see when you're run out of liquid or not. I generally don't like that. Third one is, for a pod device, it's massive. Like you can get like this type of pods that do basically the same at like a pen, or you got these ones. Yes, this has the advantage that it's like variable wattage and you have all these modes and you have the LCD display and everything else, but ultimately it's a pod device and it's big and it's heavy. Another thing I generally don't like about it is the airflow. The external airflows for pod systems, it's a nice thing, it's a nice feature, and usually I wouldn't be against it, but on this one, it's the location of the airflow. If you hold this device, you instinctively put your finger covering the airflow. Or if you do it like this, it just becomes unnatural for you to fire it. So usually what I do is like you have to grab it below and fire it like this, and it just doesn't feel good on the hand. Flavor-wise, it's okay. I can't complain, you know. The only thing but that's a personal thing, which is the mouth-long configuration and the straight leg configuration, exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing, but there's a difference in terms of the wattage that each coil gets, but ultimately the result is this ends up being a straight to lung device. I'm using the mouth-long coil and go straight to lung. It's as simple as that. So it comes with a nice idea and everything else, but I generally don't like this device. The reason I got this device and the reason I would recommend this device is that it's the price. This thing is dirt cheap. I got this one for £9, 9 British pounds. That's like what? $10. 9.5 euros or something like that. It's basically the price of a packet of cigarettes. So if you want to like try out vaping, quitting smoking and switching into vaping, this would be perfect because it's cheap. And for the price it is, totally worth it. Apart from that, not my cup of tea. I have a million and one other devices that outperform this one. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So this is all I have for you guys today. So you know the drill. Like, subscribe, follow me on social media, etc, etc. And I shall see you all next week. Take care.